Hi guys, welcome to this special episode of the Royalland Academy Alumni Talks. Join us as we reconnect to the past and inspire the future. Here we tell tales of the most hilarious moments in the history of Royalland Academy and share meaningful insights, of course. Today we do not have an alumni presence, but we do have the principal of Royalland Academy presence in our midst, Mr. Agbo Priest Paul Oyigba. Okay, so on this episode, guys, I feel like we need a little backstory to how Royalland and what Royalland is all about, like generally, because I feel like a lot of persons watch without context and they're like, oh, it's just like a regular school podcast. But I feel like we should get to understand like the depths to this particular show. Okay, my first questions are, so I'd like to ask, when was Royalland Academy founded? Yeah, founded in 2009, September 7th precisely. Okay, September 11, 2009. Okay, so I'm guessing 14 to 15 years.
15 years.
15 years.
1 years. That's crazy. Decade and half.
Okay, a decade is 10.
Yeah.
A decade and a half.
A decade and a half.
15 years. Okay, my next question. So a lot of people do not know, but I know that Royalland Academy have a mission and a vision statement.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you like to tell us what they are.
Okay. It's more like an advance. Anyway, so all right, so the mission of the school is to build a citadel of learning. We're known for inculcating educational and moral values and the focal points of research in and outside the country. And our mission, which would help us achieve this vision, is to graduate academia each year who are mentally and emotionally sound to contribute meaningfully to any environment they find themselves. That's it.
Okay. A lot of persons will be gagging or say, hey, let's move on. So my next question is, through like this 15 years, you have seen the school evolve. Like, how fast do you think they have evolved? Like, in a good way? Like, are you like genuinely like proud of like the evolvements throughout the years? Or you're like, nah. I know it's already like, we cannot be that skeptical to be like, nah, but like, just walk us through the evolvements of the school in like the past 15 years.
Okay. So, it's going to be an interesting story. And I know you also learn from it because, just so everybody knows, Prosper has been a student of Royalland right from his primary school. So, I know this story will also intrigue him as well. Firstly, before I begin, I'd like to really give credit to the proprietor, the founder, because she's supposed to be here. But due to unforeseen circumstances, I was given the go-ahead to come in her stead and deliver what I'm saying right now. So firstly, the story of Royalland has been a story of evolution. So, started in 2009, like I said. The founder, Reverend Mrs. Mary Agbo, she felt this need to build a community of learners, right? And then she shared that with her husband to see how she could muscle up one or two things here and there. From the stories we're told, this is from the proprietress herself, the money she had in her account that very moment, that year, was just 28,000 naira. To start off this quiz. So you can see in 2025, you having 28,000 naira. So she had 28,000 naira to start up the school then.
Yeah.
And I think what she had then was just passion for education.
Yeah. So
she had that money and eventually she had her total trust in God. So the school started as a joke. And it will also interest you to know we were not called Royalland Academy before. Yeah. So we were called Royal Foundation Academy. So we just, only the old students, right, will know what I'm saying right now. Royal Foundation Academy. Yep. And the reason for the name change to Royalland was upon registration, when we're going to register the name Royalland Academy, Royal Foundation, Academy, when she went there, another school quickly went to register themselves. And so because of that, you can't have the same name registration with CSC and Minister of Education, So she had to change the name to Royalland Academy. So in 2011, 2 years later, it was finalized officially from the CSC, from the Ministry of Education. And right after then, the school started growing, evolving. I mean, a lot of things happened from that 2011 to 12, 13, down till 2016 when a very ugly scenario happened in the school. But right after that, I can say the school has experienced her ups and downs. And right now we are on another up because we are scaling the heights right now. Yes,
So moving on to my next question.
exactly.
So I would like to ask, what sets your school curriculum apart from others, and how do you stay current with educational trends?
Okay. Yeah. So for our primary section, we do a blend of the British Nigerian curriculum. So in our primary class, the pupils they actually offer subject like geography, they offer subject like history.
Geography.
Yeah, geography. Yeah. And when we try to inculcate into our curriculum, people were like, why would you be doing geography in primary? Yeah, of course. And I saw that many of us only heard about geography in SS class.
Yes.
And because of that, it was strange. You will hardly find a student that will tell you, my favorite subject is geography. Yeah. You will really like it because this is a whole new phenomenon to them. So because of that, we did the British Nigerian blend in our curriculum. So our primary offer they offer geography, like I said, history, they offer science, they offer jolly phonics as well. So this subject I just called now is literally this one of our cutting edge in the environment. Because where we are situated, no school around does this blend. A majority of schools around only do Nigerian curriculum. And I wouldn't say the Nigerian curriculum is bad because, of course, we are staying in Nigeria. But then we had to do a blend of the British Nigerian curriculum that allows for individualistic education to place emphasis on each child.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So my next question, what are your plans for the school future's growth and development?
I wouldn't say they are my plan though. Like, what is the school's plan? Okay, yeah, the future is actually very bright. Very bright. Looking back now, I've watched a lot of his episodes. And one thing that stood out for me, I paid attention closely to the memories, the stories that the students shared on the platform, right? And it just got done on me that every single effort we have been doing is not going unnoticed, right? The little details are not going unnoticed. I see them come out here to the platform, give a shout out to teacher, they give a shout out to the school management, give a shout out to their classmates and all that. And I would say that, of course, it's only a testament to the hard work we have put in as a school into the educational sector. So for the future of Royalland Academy, I tell you, the past 15 years has been glorious. We are just scratching our wings and preparing, adjusting our crowns. Of course, in Royalland, we're adjusting our crowns for the next phase because we're about to soar very, very high.
Exactly. So my next question, what values or principle do the management of Royalland Academy like try to instill to kids in school?
Okay. Not many would know these, but the school thrives on her core values. The core values are leadership, integrity, excellence, and then learning. The reason why learning is there is because, of course, we are a citadel of learning. And this citadel of learning doesn't only refer to the classroom learning, the forward of the classroom. This is why we as well take education out of the classroom through our extracurricular activities. So the basis upon which the school is standing, learning, integrity, we always uphold. If you say yes, stand by it. Whatever you're doing, if we say we are giving you this, we give you value for every child that comes to our school. And everybody that's come on this platform is just a testament to what we have been doing for the past 15 years. So leadership, learning, and integrity,
And excellent.
and excellence.
Okay. So my next question is, how do the management of Royalland Academy balance administrative duties, teaching, and mentoring? To me, it is crazy, like doing these three things at once, being mentors to these children, performing your duties, and still teaching them. It is a whole lot of work.
Yeah, actually. But I feel like that's the passion that drives. Exactly. Yeah, right. That is. And I would at this juncture give credit to the teachers because they are the role models.
Yeah.
I mean, you you can't have Royalland Academy without the input of these teachers. They are doing exceedingly well. The students that come on this platform give shout out to these teachers. A lot of them, the ones that are there before, the ones that are still there, things has brought them and taken them. All of them, in culmination, makes up this role modeling for the students. So I give a shout out to the teachers, particularly for doing that very good work. When we make any empowerment, we do it beyond your academic excellence, right? So not just we know you have a certificate, we know you have bachelor in education, we know you have your NC, we know you have your masters, whatever it is, you're coming as a qualification, whatever it is. Apart from that, what's your personal value? What are you bringing to the table?
Yeah.
Those are things that we also ask because we may see that before we employ anybody. So the teachers we have are doing their best actually. After you teach, you live the life for the student to see. And I know, I always tell my teachers, I say children learn faster by what they see than what they are told. So when you say something and you act that thing, they will learn it faster.
Because it is hypocritical for you to say one thing and you another wrong. Then eventually you are saying, yeah, you're taking someone's paid. Exactly. Yeah, so that's not really about the academics. Values are like very sad by the Okay. So my next question, what impact do you hope the school has on the society at large?
Okay. Personally, my own personal opinion on this personally is I love it that whenever anybody hear the name Royalland Academy, what comes to your mind should not be that school they flog. I'm using PG right now, or that school sabi, or that school like money. I'm trying to code switch now to PG. Or that school have cultists. No, there are so many names, funny names, and accolades that school accuse to themselves unknowingly. So what I hope to impact on society is that when you hear the name Royalland Academy, what should come to your mind is a citadel of learning. That's what citadel talks about, a hub for learning, a place where you come to unlearn, learn, and relearn.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I know that there are plenty stereotypes about schools. A lot, plenty stereotypes, a lot. But I feel like we have shown light on what it's.
To an extent, for the past 15 years, I can say that it's not easy.
So my last question, I want you to give us an illustration of where you see the school in a few years.
Okay, now you are asking loud. Yes, and I'm not a proprietor or proprietress, but see, you're pinning me down. Okay, wait, let me repeat the question.
Give us an illustration of where the management, planned to see the school in the next few years.
All right. Plans are on ground. A lot of plans are on ground. As a matter of fact, one of just a side attraction is we're celebrating our 15th anniversary. So we have lots of things put in place to accommodate new intake by September, in coming September, or by the new session. But for our plans for the future, what we hope to do in the future, right?
Yeah.
What we hope to do in the future, I would say that it's two-sided. One for the curricular, the next for the extracurricular. And I'll start from the extra. Okay, let me start from the curricular. For the curricular, we have done well by doing a blend of the British Nigerian curriculum. And not just that, I should also say it because it's a milestone for the school. We have been able to confidently be the first school in the environment, right? So hear me clearly. We are the first school in the environment to host the common entrance exam with computer-based tests. Wow, that's incredible, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Our pupils that are going from primary to secondary, they wrote the exam last year. That's computer easy, and that's because we saw into the future that not just JAM, but WAEC is looking to bring in CBT.
Yeah.
And if you don't see how you can prepare your students ahead, when they get to that level, they begin to face challenges.
What's the mean funny is that some people are in the uni and we have like CBT exams, and they will still be tweaking on how to. The only thing they know how to use the computer is to watch videos of videos.
That is crazy. I'm genuinely impressed. I do genuinely. That's one. So we looked into the future to see that this is where the world is tinting to. Of course, if you don't change, you'll be left out. So we've been able to inculcate that, and we are also bringing it in to do it for the whole school. The reason why I'm not the one for the whole, we have a lot of schools that are doing their CBT for the whole school, but an exam like the common entrance, that is an external examination, trying to do it with the computer-based test is something commendable, and I think the school should get her flowers on that.
Exactly.
So that's it for the long term. So that's for curricula. We've done that with the blend of our curriculum. We've done that with infusing ICT into our curriculum as well. Then for the extracurricular, of course, a lot of students that have come on the platform have spoken about the social week.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I think social week is around the corner.
it is. Yeah, it is. It is. I think by the time we should be watching this video,
It should be.
it should be this month. Yeah, by the time we should be watching this video, it should just be like, weeks to our social week is this month.
Crazy.
And we are extending a hand of invite to every one of you watching out there. Please, if you can find it, if you can find time from your schedule, it is for everybody. We don't charge for entrance, all right? Come in, see what we do. This social week, it is seen as an opportunity to harness the talent of our students, right? So many of our students, it's not just about academics alone. I heard the last person you brought to the podcast, she said something about learning is boring. And that's the truth. Learning is boring. The world is evolving. After school, a lot of these students, they have computers at home, they have the phone, they have tablets. So if you don't do things to harness their talent, they are talented. When we do the social week, if you watch the videos, you see students that sing, the ones that dance, the ones that improve on their public speaking skills through debate, the ones that improve on their performances through drama, the ones that are inspired for career through the career day. So you see a lot of activities coming in. And then to top it all off with the crowning of the king and queen, that's more like heads is the turn, heads you turn. So heads you turn. That's it.
All right. I have genuinely interest. So finally, I would like you to give an advice to like your children.
Okay. So I didn't tell you guys, this is the Mr. Praise you've been hearing about. I introduced myself earlier as Mr. Abo Praise Paul Igna. So this is the Mr. Praise you've been hearing about. Everybody has been making shares. The very good Mr. Praise, whatever it is you heard elsewhere, is your business. A very good Mr. Praise. Okay. My students will all know this quote I'm about to say. Where determination is predominant, failure can never dismantle the flag of success. Idiosyncrasies are distinct. Identity in personality is a maintenance morality. So this is what I have stood by. My students know me when I come to the class to teach or do any other thing. You don't greet me good morning. You say these words. And I told them, from the first one I said, where determination is predominant, failure can never dismantle the flag of success. That explains itself. If you're determined to do anything, listen to me carefully. Nobody should tell you all the words. Go for it. Go for it. If you're determined to do anything, go for it. As long as you have the drive, the passion for that thing. Don't allow somebody to motivate you to do something. If you have that passion, it's your passion that will keep you going over time. All right. And the next one is idiosyncrasies are distinct. Identity and personality is a person's morality. And it sounds like a whole lot of grammar, like a whole lot of jargons, right? Until I break it down for you. Idiosyncrasies talks about your ideas. So I'm just saying that if you go to the real world, there are different people with different ideas, different ideologies. So when you understand that people have different ideologies, you also have your own. When you understand this uniqueness of yourself and understand that you are not any other person, this whole realization changes it for you. So it now becomes pertinent. That word pertinent talks about it's important, right? It's imperative. It's a germane. That was Anyway, I think I'm saying strategically. Of course, the Mr. Praise here. I'm also an English teacher, so oh my god, I think done right. Okay, so that's just it. I mean, if you're a student out there, you're watching this, an alumni, any of you or an alumnus, you're watching this right now, understand that if you have determination for anything, go for it. And look at the world. People have different ideas. Look at the world like a broken mirror. When you dash a mirror to the ground, it gets broken, and you see different perspective from just that one mirror that fell to the ground. So when you understand that people have different perspective to one thing, it changes a whole lot for you. And that is all I have to say. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for watching. Bye. We have come to the end of this episode. See you the next episode.
Thank you all. Thank you to our proprietors. Bye.